We're joined with Bobby Breon, head coach for the cross-country team here for Bakers. They're getting ready for cross-country national championships. Brooke Allen going for the second straight year. I guess let's just start right there. What does Brooke mean to you guys as a program and you as a coach?
Hey, Brooke sets the tone for us at practice and at every race that we go to. She's been in this marathon thing too, so she's got a lot of experience as far as how to pace out things and a lot of strength. And the entire team, doesn't matter if it's the men's team or the women's team, they all follow her a little bit. But being that back-to-back qualifying year, this will be her third time going. I forgot last year we did go her freshman year. So, but there'll be that third time out there. She just, when she decides she wants to do something, she tends to go out and make it happen. So I'm pretty excited to see what she can pull off. But she definitely set the tone for the team this year. And that's how the girls end up being third at conference this year too. So I mean, it worked out pretty well.
How do things change for you coaching-wise, getting her prepared for nationals? Is it anything different than the regular season?
So a lot of her in the regular season, I'm still pushing them, pressing them. You know, we got to get better, we got to get stronger, maybe they'll deal with some things. Now it's a matter of keeping her healthy and making sure that we get her legs as fresh as humanly possible so we can go out there and run a 6K on Friday this next week here. So I do a lot of, she doesn't go nearly as far as she usually does. I make her go a little bit faster, but I give her a lot more rest. So it's mostly about making sure she feels confident, make sure she feels loose, make sure she feels strong. She'll get through this 6K and then we're going to jump her right back into some marathon training this Sunday. So she gets a little reprieve.
Yeah,
but
well, you've been coaching for about a decade here, but 2 years as the head coach.
Yes.
This is year two. Both years you get her to the national tournament here. How much easier did that make taking the head job at having an athlete like her?
Oh, it's always helpful. We've got some awesome athletes on this team. And the student athlete aspect of what we get on this cross country team, you just smile when you show up to practice. I did get to help recruit this entire squad, since I've been the recruiter too. But when you know that you have athletes like that, on my men's side, my upperclassmen, I mean, we lose our seniors there, but just when you know you've got these kids that are just awesome people, they come out, they work their butts off every time they come to practice, and then they do the same thing in the classroom. It's just hard not to be happy when you show up to class and show up to practice and then get to watch them do their thing. So yeah.
So when you recruited Brooke, did you expect this to happen? Did you expect somebody who was going to be a three-time entrant to the national championships?
When we recruited Brooke, that was Coach Byers was leading the charge on that because she reached out to us kind of right before the season started and said, hey, is there still a spot open out there? Coming off COVID, it was just that weird time. And we are very, very, very glad that she decided that she wanted to jump in here and run with us because she's been a massive contributor ever since she showed up. So that was the way that she was recruited. She fell in our lap a little bit, and then we just worked really hard to make sure she felt welcomed and felt wanted. And then helps that her mother is an alum, so she knew she was going to get an education out here. So, but that was recruiting her, and we knew we had potential. We knew she could run. I don't know that we knew she was going to quite turn into what she has, though. She's put in a lot of work, and it's been fun to watch her develop. So,
And overall, as a program for you guys this season, obviously Brooke becomes kind of the poster child, the face of the program at that point. But what for you guys? What was the biggest things that you guys accomplished this year overall?
Hey, finishing third at conference, getting back into the hardware for the women on the cross country side, and then the men jumped up to fifth. We got a very competitive conference, so we ran out of our minds out of that race, and I was proud of everybody that left it out there. But kind of like what Brooke was saying, one meet that we had the most fun at this year was out at Haskell. We got to see the men's team and the women's team both take home wins. Everybody ran well. And like she said, they were having a great time, and anytime I can keep them loose, I want them focused when it's time to race, but I need them happy and enjoying what they do to a point. And seeing that one, that was definitely a big move forward for us. But just the way this team has come together, we still are pretty young, but we did bring some juniors and seniors that are now running around in the program. We lose a few of them, but the tone has been set again, and it's really, really fun to see how they interact with men's and women's team, how they interact together, and just the way they want to go out and compete. Doesn't matter if they're dinged up, injured, running well, they're all there supporting each other, and it's been fun to see. So, yeah.
He's Bobby Breon, head coach for the cross-country team for Baker, who has the cross-country national championships upcoming, and be on the lookout for Brooke Allen.